Have you ever brushed your teeth and after brushing, you notice there is this rough and yellowish buildup along your gum line? Or maybe you've noticed some tiny brown dots on your teeth that seem not to go away no matter how often you brush your teeth. That could actually be tartar or the beginning of a tooth decay. Tartar and tooth decay are two silent destroyers that creep up slowly until they start causing you pain and sensitivity. And in worst cases, they can even lead you to losing a tooth or more. But here is the good news, you can prevent both of them. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about what tartar and tooth decay really are, their root causes, and simple but yet science-backed solutions that are going to ensure that you have a clean and sparkling teeth naturally. So my friend, grab a glass of water and sit back so that we'll dive deep into today's video. It's all about your smile and your breath, because I personally want you to have a very good breath and clean and beautiful smile. Now, what is plaque? Plaque is that sticky film of bacteria that constantly forms on your teeth, especially after eating. Every time you eat food that are rich in sugar or starch, bacteria feed on them and then they end up producing acid. This acid that is being produced then mixes up with saliva and leftover food particles to create a sticky coating. This sticky coating is what we know as plaque. But when you skip brushing or you brush but you don't brush properly, this plaque that has already been formed, after 24 to 72 hours, it then solidifies and then becomes tartar. Tartar is like a plaque that went to the gym. It becomes very tough and sticks firmly to your teeth, and this can now only be removed by a dentist. It often builds up along your gum line. It makes your gum line to be red, inflamed, and very likely to start bleeding. Now let's talk about how tooth decay actually starts. So here is what happens, the genesis of tooth decay. When the bacteria in your mouth acts on sugar, they produce acid as a waste product. Then this acid that has been produced gradually and slowly destroys your tooth enamel. That is the hard outer layer that protects your teeth. Imagine your enamel as a shield. And once this enamel starts to wear down, the inner layers of the teeth, called the dentin and the pulp, then becomes exposed. And this is the point where you start feeling pain or sensitivity to cold or sweet food. In the early stages, this decay might just look like a white chalky patch on your teeth, and this is called mineralization. That is when minerals like calcium and phosphate are leaching out of the enamel. And if nothing is done at this stage, that patch eventually turns brown or black, leading to an actual hole in your tooth, and this is called a cavity. And when bacteria reaches the inner pulp, where your tooth nails and blood vessels are located, it can lead to intense pain, infection, and even loss of a tooth. Now let's talk about what really causes this tartar and tooth decay. And number one, as everybody knows, is poor oral hygiene. Brushing your teeth once in a day, or not brushing your teeth at all, or forgetting to floss are all signs of bad oral hygiene. And doing this, you are causing plaques to form. And when these plaques are not removed on time, it solidifies, and once it solidifies and hardens, it forms tartar, and then bacteria start attacking your enamel. Number two, sugary and starchy foods. Processed foods like candies, soda, white bread, pastries, or even fruit juices. All these processed foods feed the bacteria in your mouth. So the more sugar these bacteria can be able to find in your mouth, the more acids they are going to produce. Number 3, not drinking enough water. Saliva helps to wash away food particles from your mouth and neutralize acid. When you don't drink enough water, your mouth becomes dry, and then this ends up giving this bacteria a perfect environment to grow and thrive. Number 4, smoking and tobacco use. Nicotine helps to make tartar to stick more firmly to your teeth, and then stains your teeth faster, and it also weakens your gum tissue. Number 5, acidic drinks. Frequent intake of fizzy drinks, energy drinks, or citrus juices softens the enamel and makes it easier for tooth decay to start. Number 6, skipping dental checkup. So even if your teeth look fine on the outside, tartar buildup can actually happen underneath your gum line where your toothbrush cannot reach. So you see, you shouldn't neglect a dental checkup because you might not know what's happening on the inside. So you need a professional to actually confirm that all is well with your teeth before you can say that yes, all is actually well. Number 7, mouth breathing or dry mouth. So if you are somebody that breathes through your mouth, especially in the night, or you are on some certain medications that reduces saliva production, it can actually accelerate tooth decay because you know saliva acts as our mouth's natural defense against tooth decay and cavities. Now we are done with the causes of tartar and tooth decay, and we have seen so many things that we might be doing or not doing, our actions and inactions that might actually have contributed to tooth decay and tartar, or that might predispose us to tooth decay and tartar in the future. So now let's talk about prevention, how we can get to prevent tartar and tooth decay. So we are going to be starting from the number 1. These are our everyday things. They are things that we can actually do daily, and then at the end of the day it will yield very good results. It will preserve our oral health, make you have a fresh breath, so that when you're talking to someone, people can actually feel very comfortable around you, because you know that halitosis scares people away from you, and nobody wants that for themselves, right? So maintaining a good oral hygiene is very necessary, and in fact it's a must. Number 1, brush properly twice a day. You can get a soft bristle toothbrush and a fluoride toothpaste so that you can use it for your daily routine brushing. So this is how you brush. First of all, you are going to be spending some more time brushing your teeth so that you can take your time and do it the right way. You will have to brush for at least 2 minutes. Brush the front, the back, all the chewing surfaces, and then scrape your tongue. Gently scrape your tongue. Do this over and over again for at least 2 minutes so that you are sure that you've touched all the corners and surfaces where this buildup might be hiding. Fluoride helps to remineralize the enamel, making our teeth more resistant to acids. Number 2, floss daily. Flossing removes food particle and plaque from in between our teeth. Flossing reaches those places and those hidden corners where your toothbrush cannot reach. So make sure that after each meal, you floss your teeth, most especially when you eat things like meat, fish, or when you chew things that can get stuck in your teeth, in between your teeth. Just use the floss and then gently floss your teeth so that you don't do it roughly and end up injuring your teeth. Number 3, use an antibacterial mouthwash. You have to start using an antibacterial mouthwash. A mouthwash that contains ingredients like chlorhexidine or essential oils can help to kill bacteria and then freshen up your breath. Number 4, you have to limit the rate at which you consume sugary snacks. Instead of sipping soda all day, you can have it once and then you rinse your mouth with water after taking the soda. Instead of sipping soda all day, you can have it once and then you rinse your mouth with water after taking the soda. Constantly exposing your mouth and your teeth to sugar means that your enamel never gets a break. Number 5, eat crunchy and fibrous foods. Fruits and vegetables like apples, carrots, and celery act like natural toothbrush. When you are chewing, that gentle act of chewing is slowly going through all the corners of your mouth and your teeth and then scraping off the beds there. So it acts like a natural toothbrush. And at the end of the day, you notice that after chewing fibrous fruits, you feel your mouth being fresher than it was before. And this is because that gentle chewing helps to scrub away plaque and then stimulates saliva flow. Number 6, stay hydrated. The importance of hydration can never be overemphasized. Drink lots of water. You know why? It helps to rinse away food particles and maintain saliva levels. Number 7, do not decline dental visits and cleaning. It is advised that we visit our dentist at least once in 6 months, that is twice in a year, so that they can do a thorough and professional cleaning. You might be able to remove some tartar by yourself at home, but the truth remains that when you visit a professional, in this case a dentist, there are some tartar and plaque that they can remove that you yourself cannot remove by yourself at home. Number 8, avoid smoking and alcohol. Smoking and alcohol both weaken your enamel and they also slow down the healing process in your gum. And you wouldn't want that for yourself, or would you? Number 9, you can try oil pulling, though it's optional. Oil pulling is swishing coconut oil in your mouth for about 5 to 10 minutes. This oil pulling process can reduce harmful bacteria in your mouth naturally, but it's not a substitute for brushing. You have to still brush your teeth. It's just that it supports oral health and oral hygiene. And number 10, try chewing sugar-free gums after eating. That's after your meals. Chewing gums helps to increase saliva flow in your mouth and also to neutralize acids after eating. And on to the last section of our lecture today, we are going to be talking about natural remineralization. Do you know that your teeth can actually heal small cavities by itself naturally? Yes, it does, and it can. This process is called remineralization. When you eat foods that are rich in calcium, phosphorus, and vitamin D, your body deposits minerals back into the weakened enamel. So here are foods that can help in this natural remineralization. Dairy products, that is food like milk, cheese, and yogurts. Also almonds, eggs, fishes like salmon and sardines. You can also use fluoride toothpaste and mouthwashes to speed up this remineralization process. So my besties, the next time you notice that raw feeling on your teeth, or maybe you notice a small dark spot on your teeth, please my dear, do not ignore it, because it could actually be the beginning of something more serious. Healthy teeth do not just give you that bright smile alone. It does so much more than that. It helps you to chew better. It increases your self-confidence. And it even helps to prevent some certain diseases, chronic ones like the risk of developing heart diseases or even infections. So you see, it's high time we start taking our oral health and our oral hygiene more seriously. So my advice is, if you enjoyed today's video, kindly like this video, share and subscribe to my channel so you get notified the next time we post our video. We drop our videos 2 times a week, so you can always check by on my channel so you see the next topic we are on to.